Hi guys, I'm Kinsani. Welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't joined the family, please click the subscribe button so that you join the family. I am so excited about today's video. I don't know if you can see my face, but I'm like really am excited. I am part of the Create Today YouTube Academy, and they gave us our first task. So this is our first task, and I hope it goes well. And before I get into a task, I want to let you know what is Create Today about and how I got to meet the team. So like 3 weeks ago, my friend sent me a poster on WhatsApp, and she's like, dude, let's go to this YouTube thing in Potchefstroom. And I'm like, cool, let's go. And it was on a Saturday, and when I got there, I was the first person to get there, and I met the team. I met Caleb, I met 10, and I also met Sheldon. Amazing people. And I also met like different content creators from Potchefstroom, and it was like a meet and greet sort of vibe. And then the following week, that's when we had like the workshop. So this video is like meant to tell you guys like what is the workshop about and what we learned in the workshop. So firstly, I'm going to talk about Create ZA. So Create ZA firstly was created for YouTubers all over the country, and then in September 2019 they expanded into the Instagram and the TikTok scene to expand. So they've worked with like several media houses, and they've worked with M Studios and as well as SEMSA, and also with amazing YouTube content creators. So the first thing they spoke about on the workshop is that knowing your why. So firstly, YouTube wants more content. So when there's more content, it means that there's more growth for YouTube. And then secondly, it's also being anchored in yourself, like knowing yourself, who you are, and because we're all different and we're all unique people. So once you get into the YouTube space, you need to know that like you're a different type of person and you're unique, and don't be shy of your content. And then also, like, since like social media is like very addictive, and you get people who binge watch on YouTube videos. I'm one of them. I'm a student, and when I've got free time, I definitely binge watch on people's YouTube channels, and it's absolutely amazing. And also the money part, the money and the fame is like not sustainable yet, because like I just started it like 3 weeks ago, and I'm not getting paid, unfortunately. But hopefully maybe in a year or a couple of months down the line, I'll be getting paid money. And also, since you know your why of starting your channel, like you need to decide what type of content that you want. Personally, the type of content that I want to release is like motivational content, like inspiring content, like fun content that spreads like good energy. And then but you get people who are like gamers, who are like there's vloggers, and people who just travel the world and shoot content, and that's like it's called a niche actually. So a niche is like a specialized segment in the market for a particular product or services. And so like types of niches are like DIY channels, cooking channels, makeup channels, or motivational channels, like anything is like that you specifically focus on, like proper pay attention to. I know that one of the creators at Create ZA, Caleb, most of his content is about reviewing Netflix series or movies. So the tips of finding your niches, like these 3 tips. Firstly, find or search, go to Google and search for new emerging markets. Secondly, find questions and answer the questions, or find solutions of problems in society and find the solutions to answer the problems that we face within society. And then thirdly, it's just like who you are. Just like I feel like we all have like our personal niches. And thirdly is like do a SWOT analysis. So my SWOT analysis personally is like, my strength is that I love motivating people, I love giving advice to people, I just love sharing good energy. That's my strength. And then my weakness is that I tend to overthink a lot. That is like a very weakness. And then my opportunity, I feel like since I spread good energy out into the world, and then I feel like doors will open for me, because like I'm such a positive person, I'm an optimistic person, and I believe in energies. I feel like the universe is going to reward me for being such a good person and spreading good vibes. And then lastly, the T is my threats. I haven't really thought about my threats yet, but like do a SWOT analysis, and it's gonna help you very much. And that's the first thing that they spoke about in the workshop. So what the second thing that they taught us at the workshop is about production. So this is when you're getting the work done. So production is everything that happens from the concept until recording and right before editing. So there's pre-production, there's recording, then there's post-production. So under pre-production, the two most important things is like always confirm your shooting location, and planning will always save you time. So under pre-production, there's lighting, and then there's lighting, there's gear checks, and then there's audio. So but before I get to explain that, I need to explain what is a shot list. So a shot list is a document that includes all the details of which scenes to be captured where, so that the film crew and the cast is on the same page. So example, since I'm a student at Northwest University and my friends are the ones who take videos of me, I'd have to confirm with them or send them like a message that's like a shot list, like, hi guys, let's be on campus to shoot a video, and if you're not on campus, I'll be in my room and we'd be shooting a video like I'm doing right now with my friend. So secondly, lighting. There's a very big difference between natural lighting, like outside the sun is always perfect, and if there's clouds will always work in your favor. And then right now I'm shooting indoors, so using indoor lighting. There's a difference between indoor lighting and outside lighting. And there are 3 points of lighting. There's the key light, and then there's the backlight, and then there's a full light to create a scenario where people can see you properly and to have good quality of lighting. And then if you don't have that, you can use your phone, your smartphone, use a flashlight like we're using right now, and just good lighting of the room so that we create this content. And then what happens after, it is very important to invest within a tripod so that there's good stabilization and there's not a lot of movement. So secondly, it's about the audio. So with audio, if you're on a budget, like I'm a student, I am on a budget, I usually use my phone microphone to capture the audio so that everything goes well. And then obviously to improve my audio, I would have to invest in like audio devices so that everything is perfect, and then I will sync the audio and the video together and everything is proper. And then what happens in recording day, that's the second thing. So firstly, we spoke about pre-production, and now we're talking about recording day. So in recording day, it's important to make sure that there's good lighting, there's good sound, that you take out your best camera and your best lenses, like very important, like always use your best camera and your best lenses. And then secondly is that you have to have like a test run to see that if everything is going well, and then also charge your equipment, charge your cameras so that you've got full camera life. And then also your SSD, like your memory card, must always be like have enough space, because you can't be shooting and then within the middle of a shoot, like you can't shoot anymore because like your memory card is full. And it is also important in recording day that you don't have like any background noises, so that if there's people, just tell them to please keep quiet on set, or just close the doors and windows like I'm doing right now. The windows are closed and the doors are closed so that there's no additional sound. And then as I said, test run is very important for recording day, and so that everything is well. So the last thing that they spoke about at the workshop, it is like the SEO. So what is a search engine? So a search engine, it is a program that searches and identifies like the items within a database that uses the keywords or the characteristics to find what you're looking for within the World Wide Web. So that is why it's very important to have like your correct titles, tags, and as well as descriptions when you're posting your YouTube video. So like a title is like a summary of what your YouTube video is about, and it's very important to be very clear about it. And then secondly, it's your tags. Use simple words when using your tags so that people can find your video or what your content is about. And then lastly, your description box should always match your description video, and your channel description should always be aligned so that people know what your channel is about, and so that you can gain more subscribers, so that people know what your content is about. So that's what we learned at Create ZA on the workshop, and I can't wait to learn more. And I'm very excited for this journey. Like I'm genuinely very excited, and personal testimony for this is like I never thought I'd be doing this YouTube, and here I am. Like no matter how shy you are or anxious you are, just take the step and you'll just trust the process. And I just can't wait to do more tasks with Create ZA Academy. Bye.